Hello everybody, what's going on? My name is Marley and welcome to the best video that I have ever made. Why? Because the topic surely makes it the most amazing thing in the world. Even if this video is god awful and you hate it, the topic makes it so beautiful and so amazing. Amazing. That, I'm just so happy. Like, you come home from school and then boom! Ratchet and Clank movie. I'm going to play the clip here and I'll talk about it after.
Space, a wondrous realm where heroes are forged, a place of peril and adventure, and I can't do this.
Okay, cut.
Sure you can, Quark. Just sound out the big words, like you practiced.
It's not that. Look, our first feature film, and there's nothing here. Where's the eye-popping 3D? The CG explosion? Where's the dubstep?
Apologies, Captain. Everyone is out making the Ratchet and Clank movie.
And they can't spend a few more hours getting us a bit of pizzazz? How lazy are they?
Whoa, hold on. You don't want to anger such a talented team of animators.
Oh, please. What'll they do? Stop animating? Don't look!
Quark, there are kids here.
Oh, real mature, guys. Oh! Oh, fist pumping! Now you've crossed the line!
That is funny.
Oh, really? Oh, my back!
Perhaps you should just apologize.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sheesh. Oh, that's more like it. Now, how about one of those epic logos? That's the stuff. See, when two adversaries set aside their petty squabbles, they can... I'm calling my agent.
Never mess with the animators.
Right, so I hope you enjoyed that. I know it was the highlight of my day, my week. It was the highlight of pretty much everything that my life has ever come to. I am one of the biggest fans of all the Ratchet games. I was a small child, I don't remember the exact age, when I got the first game, and it was, as it just came out, and I just finished like Kingdom Hearts, and I was up for Ratchet and Clank, and I played it, and playing through it was like the best thing ever, and from then on, those games have been like my favorite game franchise. I've always wanted to like work at Insomniac. That was always my dream as a kid, right? So this is me, like, I am the biggest Ratchet fanboy in the world. Well, I'm not actually, there's probably something like slightly worse than me, but pretty bad. Like, I bought all those collectible posters that came out last year. I have all 3 of them, and they look amazing. And I'll probably make a video on this at some point later. But anyway, about the film. So it hit me, and I was like, this is the best thing ever. And it is. It is the best movie ever. I don't care. It is the best movie ever, even if it's not great. So there's a lot of things that concern me, and there's a lot of things that I'm really excited for. The first thing is that the first 3 Ratchet and Clank games, and most of the Ratchet and Clank games, the writing is excellent. And I know the writer for it, they said in the blog, the writer for it is the same person. Where's his name? It's TJ Fixman. There you go. He's the person who has done the last, like, he did the 3 Future series, so that's Tools of Destruction, Quest for Booty, Crack in Time. He did the comics, and he's also done All for One and Full Frontal Assault. Now, the thing that worries me, it's not that, Ratchet looks like the new Ratchet from Full Frontal Assault and All for One. I don't actually mind the graphic changes. I think like, the change isn't even that big of a deal. I mean, I know I did prefer the old Ratchet, like, don't get me wrong, but I have no problem with the new one. I don't mind the update in the graphic. I think it kind of gives him a more appealing look to kids, which is what they're going for, and that's the thing that worries me. I don't want this film to be too much aimed at, or like too specifically aimed at a child audience. Like, and I know that, like as a kid, I was their audience as a kid, Ratchet and Clank. But I can play the original games now, and it feels like more of a mature game than the recent ones do. Like, I haven't finished Full Frontal Assault or All for One because I just can't. Like, I need to at some point, but I just can't get around to playing them because I don't have the I don't have that drive to want to get through them. I'd much rather go back and play like the original Ratchets, and it's so much more of a fun time in those games. And it's partly, like, the writing isn't too bad of the new ones. It's more that it feels like a bit more cheesy, or a bit more aimed at kids, and I don't want the film to be like that. Like, I understand that that's their audience, but they also do have a large, like, they have a big fan base, and they don't have to be so driven for kids. I understand that it's like, I don't know, I want it to, I understand that it's going to be aimed at kids, but I want it to like be adult enough, like have the inside jokes, the little puns, the, you know, full frontal assault, which is the sexual innuendos in every title, you know, like up your arsenal and flipping, like all those things. Like they were, that's what Ratchet and Clank is to me. It's the little jokes, the hey look, a plumber's crack. That's the line from the first one. That's the line that I've always held, you know, that is like the most memorable bit in Ratchet history for me. And I love the games, and I really hope the movie is going to be fantastic. So what else? It was their 10th anniversary a little while ago. That's why they did the posters. That's, I assume, why the film is being made. I mean, it's 10 years into the series. Like, it's a big franchise. 10 years in, you know, there's been a crap ton of games. There's been all the spin-offs. There's like, it's a really big audience, and I think it's great for video game movies. Like, because this has the potential to be huge. Like, this is. Like there's that Prince of Persia movie that came out a while ago. That wasn't really linked to, just, you know, like too close targeted to the games. It was quite. It was a little bit like there was the aspect of what the games were in the film, but it wasn't super like following the story. But I want the Ratchet the movie to really make an impact for game movies, and I think it has such a potential to do that because the characters are so lovable, and it's such like. It's got a perfect setup. It's got, you know, like the way the video game series works, all the characters in that, it makes for a really great film, and it can be. I'm just wondering what the story's going to be. I don't think it will be a continuation on any of the things that we've seen before. I imagine it'll be like I don't know. I have this feeling that it will be like the kind of backstory they do. They'll do like I don't know. Remember when the second one started and they had that little interview? Like, I think it's almost something like that, like something that tells the backstory of Ratchet and Clank and what they've done. And then it'll be some new event that happens. Something that has enough from it from previous times that like old fans will recognize those like links back to what it was, but something that's new enough and different enough that everybody who watches the film who has had no idea about what the games are will understand the film, get the plot, and kind of just follow along with the basic storyline. So I know that they are working with Rainmaker Entertainment to make the film. It shows you that at the beginning. I don't know much about Rainmaker. I hope they're good. If it's Insomniac that's chosen them, I guess so. Like, I really hope they are. And yeah, there's not really much to add. Like, they're having a sale on PSN and stuff for it. But basically, I'm just super excited. I think it has the potential to be like unbelievably fantastic. It's the best game series ever, in my opinion. It's my favourite game series. I know it's a lot of people's favourite game series, and I really just want it to be such a success. I don't want it to be like Full Frontal Assault and All for One have been for me, which was just, you know, like All for One. I got so excited. I was like, oh look, a new way of doing the game, a new thing, and I got a bit worried when I saw the gameplay and stuff. And I was like, oh. And then when it came to realization, I was like, yeah, this is what I thought it was going to be. Not a full game, not like a full game for me. And then Full Frontal Assault feels like the same thing, and I want this to be a bit more full. I understand that they can't exactly follow on straight off the story of the future series or be quite as rude as they might have been, but I want there to be elements of it, and I'm so excited for this. It's coming out in 2015. What with me being 17 at the moment, I'm going to be 19 when this film comes out, which means that I'm gonna be 19 years old, going to see a Ratchet and Clank film at the cinema, more than likely on my own. I might like take one of my younger brothers with me, so it doesn't look like it's for me, but it's really for me. Or I might just like go full out and go dressed up as Clank. I think that sounds like a much better option, actually. In fact, I'm definitely going to do that. But yeah, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. I'd love to see comments. I'll be replying. Like, if you comment on this video about Ratchet and Clank, I will talk to you about that for hours. This is like the topic that I can just go on for, and I've literally just spoke for like 7 minutes about just about nothing. I have genuinely said nothing in this commentary. But thank you for watching. Please leave a comment about anything about Ratchet and Clank, or anything in general, really. And I will be keeping up to date on all the film, keeping up to date on all the news from the film, and hopefully making videos on it and stuff like that. Hopefully there will be a Ratchet and Clank title released on the PlayStation 4. Just as a side note. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.